Hey guys, Dave from N.E.R.D, for Nerds, by Nerds, hanging out with a couple of nerds.
Ted.
Ryan.
And today we have for you our weekly wrap.
You can check out the links for all the stuff that we've done over the past week down below. We got all the articles on the website and all the videos over on YouTube.
As well as the Nerdy newsletter that you can get some gaming tips and also learn how to game with Nerdarchy.
So we had a bunch of stuff going on. We had the fan game run by Ted.
Sweet dude.
Something about ancient war golems.
Yep. There we are.
I caught a little bit of that. We had that going on. We also... it's not on the website yet, but it's coming soon, and maybe you guys would like to see some more of this, but Nerdarchist Ryan got together with someone.
I got to interview Brad Geiger, the creator of Evil Inc., Evil-Inc., so that should be up and edited for too long, so within the next week or two, it should be up on the website. So that's coming down the pike.
Score, and we're going to see some magical things here on Nerdarchy that we've never seen before, and I think it's called editing or something.
Well, we've seen it before when DMG took over the nerdy news.
Oh, there was
that. So there's some editing there. So my buddy Steve Schaefer actually collaborated with me, and it's probably the best produced piece of Nerdarchy content. It's not something we can make happen all the time based on time constraints, and also Steve volunteered his time in that one instance, and he's not going to always be available to do that as well. Right. He has other projects.
So we might experiment from now and again with that.
And if you guys are super into it, we can try and figure out a way to make that more of a possible thing. Maybe it becomes a Patreon goal if we can retain his services on a more regular basis.
Right.
Try to figure that out.
Maybe a white cargo van and a hood. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. However it might happen.
So we had that. I had shot an impromptu video and almost got ran over by a dump truck the other day over on Facebook, which you guys can check it out on Facebook if you want to scroll through the Facebook page. But basically,
you get to see him in his awesome hat.
My hat is awesome. I was at work and I had a little bit of downtime, and the stupid dump truck driver came the wrong way and then wanted to turn around where I was parked out of the way, so I had to move my truck. But it happens.
You can see it happen live.
Yeah. So essentially, I've been toying around with this idea of running a game just for the ladies of the NAG. I'm going to steal from Scott Garrity on this one and just run a short campaign arc, only a handful of sessions. I want to do a session 0, see what kind of game the ladies want to get involved in. Another idea I had was maybe doing a couples game where I find 3 couples and run a game for them. I was just playing with weird dynamics for the gaming group to just do something a little different every now and again.
You have to have something happen in the campaign that makes the couples piss off each other, and then they're fighting for it for weeks on end. Yeah, it's you got my character killed, you son of a bitch. Well, you always burn the meatloaf. And it just and then
it escalates.
And then the relationship ends, and it's all Nerdarchy's fault. Okay, no, we wouldn't really try to make that happen.
That's not nice.
No, it's not nice at all.
Ryan just likes to throw a little bit of chaos in there.
Yeah. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah. So we've been toying around with doing that. I don't know if you guys have any cool ideas you might want to see done. We've also been trying to put together a streaming game.
So basically, I'm trying to hook up with some maybe either Twitch streamers or YouTube streamers, some people with a bit of their own following that we can kind of mash together
that are doing something cool.
That are doing cool things, and also too just the way that YouTube channel grows. Part of the process is getting people together who have like-minded groups of people that follow them and collaborate on projects. So for us, the most sensible thing to do is either have one-shot games, or I really would love to do a streaming campaign in Fausthaven, which is our sort of little hell on earth pocket of the Chimes of Discordia campaign setting. So if you guys have suggestions for people that we can try to get, there's some people that are a Vin Diesel or even a Matt Mercer is pretty far out of our reach. Yeah. But maybe if you have some streamers that put out good stuff, they're reliable and serious about doing stuff, that people can list suggestions here, and if people second it, they can comment down on that thread. And if you could organize for us and be our force to maybe direct them to this video and to us and make it happen. We do have one person who's interested, but I've had it before where I've been approaching people and it just falls through. Like, people unfortunately have their own things going on, so I'm trying to see if I can get you guys to help me out and find other streamers, other YouTubers that you enjoy that might be interested in it. If you can maybe get it to the point where they'll reach out to us and we can sort of organize something. But really, a campaign of great streaming personalities would be just fantastic.
Or if there's somebody doing something already and you
Yeah.
happen to be one of the people that watch our videos and see this
Yeah.
and you'd be interested, hit us up.
Yeah.
Wait, so you mean you can't have your friend contact us to say that you're interested?
What friend? What are you talking about?
Well, no, like, because you're saying if somebody out there is already a streamer.
Yeah.
So
Right. If you, so
Sorry,
hopefully,
it was just a joke.
bad one. Lost on us.
That's all I got.
Lost on us. Yeah. So we'll see what we can organize, what we can make happen, but we're trying to make something that's pretty legit occur. Something like on the level of, say, like a West Marches sort of feel to it. You know, the West Marches on JP, like that
And-
level,
and we would
that
be
level of game and streamer. I mean, like within reason.
We want someone that's going to, be able to make a once a month game.
Yeah, at least once a
Essentially.
month, once or twice a month. We have to figure that out, but at least once a month would be fantastic.
Yeah, getting that commitment's tough.
It is. Like, I've had people be interested and then like, oh, actually, no, never mind. So I've tried a bunch of times. It hasn't worked. So I'm hoping that, I can get the N.E.R.D fandom to help us out on this if you guys would be so kind.
And plus, you guys just might know of streamers or YouTubers that we're not familiar with, and
Who are really cool and personable. And like, also too, like, people that would play the kind of tone of game, because I like a game that is more narrative structured, not a game where like everybody's kind of ridiculous and bouncing off the walls. And since I'm GM, like I have a lot of the say so on the creation of that. So I like people that want to tell like a serious narrative and like devils and demons and like a little grittiness to the game. It's the idea.
gotta get that grit in there, rub it in,
Yeah,
rub it in.
like sandpaper and flame.
So there's that. One of the things I wanted to talk about, because it kind of came up in several of the videos we did last week.
Sure.
It just so happened, like, we did the DM's tools, what to work on, monsters. We also did a GM 911 about the Leviathan. And, like, the person who did the GM, we did the GM 911 for, they really didn't want to, like, they kind of, like, expressed the desire to not risk in a monster. And I really think that, that concept gets the short stick from the community a lot of times. And I think GMs fail to understand how powerful of a tool it is, and how creating a monster from scratch isn't what they think it is. Like, your players never know. Like, when even if you just change the description of a monster, the chances that your player is going to even know that you did that and not know it's a new monster is slim to none.
In the first,
It's creative masturbation, like, is really what it comes down to. Like, it's masturbatory because literally you are the only person that will ever know. It's like making notes and notes of things for your campaign world that never see the light of day in play because it has nothing to do with your player character.
Now, I will say, if you
Yeah.
enjoy doing that, if that aspect appeals to you and you enjoy it and you have all the time in the world to do it, by all means. When we're talking a lot of our things that are time saving, we're going, okay, we all have really busy lives and we know it's hard to sit down and put together a game. So how can we help people fix that? How can we help people with that? And so we're generally tackling it from that perspective, not from, hey, I like to do a thing. You like to do a thing, do it all you want.
Well, and then also too, like, we're not like really like, your fun is your fun, however you want to do it. Also want to talk to like the newer game masters out there, because there's certain things that when you're just starting out that
You're just going to do dumb shit.
yeah, like you think that like, oh, your players are going to get this and this and this, but the returns on it are usually way smaller than you thought.
All about the ROI.
Yeah, right. So, so a lot of times we're also catering to people that are new to the hobby, because you guys that have experience, like, you've already been through it and know all the ropes of it and have done everything. But people are just starting out, like, the thought of reskinning a monster might have never even occurred to them.
Yeah, exactly. And then for the older people, they have, like, they're set in their ways. Well, I use templates and I make it from scratch, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, you can do that, but my experience is,
Do you want to spend 2 hours or 20 minutes and like what? So if you have the time, by all means, for sure.
it can be literally no time at all. In my first fan game that I ran, they were in the swamp and they encountered this tentacled monstrosity, And it was literally just a different description on a shambling mound. The players didn't know what to do because they had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
And it was literally just, instead of reading this description, I rewrote the description.
Changed the text. And contextually, the players didn't know what to do because, like, when you've been playing D&D for decades, like, you know all the descriptions of the monsters. Just changing the flavor text makes a world of difference.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it creates a fun experience for your players. It's a lower time investment for you. So all around, it's just a better return
on your time. Better ROT, right?
Yeah.
Return on time. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. So have at it if that's your fun, for sure.
Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that up because that came up in a lot of the comments, and we did a couple of videos on it. So, you know, throw that out there.
Absolutely.
So I think that pretty much covers everything. You know, and like we said, the links are all in the description below. You know, everything we did on the website, everything we did on YouTube's. Go check that stuff out. And, you know, until next time.
Stay nerdy.